What? We brought hoes to the party. Yeah. We fuck bad bitches only. We brought drugs to the party. We just fucked up the party.
Two wide receivers who battled last year for the AFC Championship. It's Demarius Thomas going up against Julian Edelman. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots.
You ain't gotta be a science, you know that. Get into that money, not before that. Bitch, I do you dirty. You ain't dirty, you know what you need, bitch. I'm tired of paying for your wigs, bitch.
They'll come out in the pistol. Simeon. His throw incomplete. Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and 10. And I don't want to say that this offense starts and ends with Demarius Thomas, but sometimes it starts and ends with Demarius Thomas.
There's no reason you can't say it if it's the truth. He is the alpha and the omega of the receiving corps.
The catch is made. Benny Fowler. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, you need good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When the receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
McIntyre's rise to fame culminated with a fantastic play in the Super Bowl, but what a tremendous success story. Totally off the radar, has turned himself into an NFL starter. Normally, he's pretty reliable, usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Now Simeon, he throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And look at this, they're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Back to throw again. And this is caught. Demarius Thomas. Give him 9 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from you.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
He's got his man on the crossing route. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, swinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup.
Get your bread up.
Like a slam dunk for points on this drive, isn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
You know what's going on. Yeah. Over there and over there, okay. Order the ball on the
So after the INT, it's Brady. And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. And on this offense, a guy that kind of came in under the radar, Lewis.
Hard to believe that Dion Lewis was that far under the radar. There is something to precedent from schools. Played at Pitt, and they do know how to churn out running backs.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. DeMarcus Ware coming hard on the blitz. He dumps hits him for a loss of 8. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. Brady now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Sylvester Williams in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Back onto the field heads the Patriots offense, and always so much talk about who's under center and throwing the ball for the Patriots. What about their ground game this year?
It almost doesn't seem to matter who's out there because it rotates almost weekly about who's going to be the featured guy or the lead guy. LeGarrette Blount 1 week. Can James White get into that mix? Brandon Bolden has had his moments. I know DJ Foster is a change-up guy who can play running back and slot receiver. And they might very well get Dion Lewis back before this season is over. He's on the IR, but he's eligible to return after week 7.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Lewis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. 2 great competitors, 2 fantastic players.
Play clock winding down. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So after the mistake by the offense, it cost him 5 yards. And now 1st and 15. They slot Gronkowski outright. From the gun, it's Brady. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Brady to throw on 2nd down. He finds Malcolm Mitchell here. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Malcolm Mitchell, 83 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Homer, you know the real key is to stop that big passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back last time on offense. They rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good game. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Simeon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Denver.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Yeah, great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great play. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Simeon to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything the defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And Fowler's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Benny Fowler, 28 yards. And the Broncos are in for 6.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And partner, hold on script for a second. I know you had a blast like I did with the college games this past weekend, but now that's behind us. It's time for the regular season of the NFL. Feels good, Devin.
It certainly does. Goodbye to Labor Day. I put away my white shoes. Thankfully, yes, because you know, that's the rule, right? That's the rule. And now we look ahead to the regular season, and what an opener we've got. A Super Bowl rematch. Yeah, I know. Cam Newton said, don't call it a rematch. But it is to us. The Carolina Panthers at the Denver Broncos. Cam's coming to town. And Trevor Simeon's quarterbacking the Denver Broncos.
A lot of other good ones, too. Giants, Cowboys. Be interesting to see what Dak does. Good to have the NFL regular season back. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Virgil Green is tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route.
Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Their big tight end. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. They try again with Lewis. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 3rd down and 5. They'll run it here. This is James White. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 70 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. Well, that was a 3rd and medium situation. Thought they might pass it. They ran it. And they're glad they did.
I'm with you on that one. That's a surprise to me that they ran the ball in that situation. Usually you worry about trying to get that kind of yardage on the ground against NFL defenses. Instead, they crossed them up. That took a little fortitude to make that call. And boy, it matched up really, really well. The element of surprise plus some excellent execution, off he goes.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And complete into the hands of Fowler. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Back to throw here. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end Green. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Another pistol look here. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle this time to Fowler. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dante Hightower coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, 22. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they want to use him immediately. You know they come out of the locker room and say, let's get the ball to him, get our offense jump-started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it.
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. And that's going to make it third down and 10.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football. But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Here's White. And some room to roll now. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 81 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And Denver getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Thomas, the lone receiver left. Simeon. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Simeon. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Now Lewis. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
It's Brady. He's going to launch this thing way down. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Malcolm Mitchell. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are back within a score. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, we'll credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they're going to be set up in the red zone.
Go get me a coffee. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. These bitches, they cook niggas showing they ass and titties.